Yes, life on the open road. Got a little traveling to do today. Just left my house about 20 minutes ago, and I'm heading towards the coast of North Carolina. And on the way, I'll be making a pit stop to one of my favorite roadside attractions, probably my top 5 roadside attraction in the US. I will not be giving any spoilers to where I'll be going today or this weekend. You will see very, very soon. But like I said, I'm heading to one of my favorite roadside attractions. Haven't been there in about 3 years, a little over 3 years. And I always love passing through and stopping by to pay a visit. It's a really beautiful day out today too. Not a whole lot of cars. Kind of just have the long open road pretty much to myself. It's pretty amazing. Oh, I see it. I see the big sombrero. Oh yes. We are here. Oh my God. Oh yes. Yes. Oh, and there it is. There's Pedro holding the sign welcoming everyone who visits. Alright, so I just parked my car and walked under Pedro holding the south of the border sign. I'm not gonna lie, today it is really busy here. I've been here many times over the years, and I have not seen it this busy ever. So I guess it could be a good thing. Maybe south of the border is making a comeback, because I know that this place was hurting for quite some time. But as you can see, a lot of traffic coming through I-95. Got some cars over there at the Mexico shop. Cars over here. I mean, it's somewhat, wouldn't say it's a bustling amount of people, but for the most part, it's got some good traffic today. Not sure if it's due to it being a weekend, but yeah, like I said, never seen it this busy here is south of the border. But I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you some of the stores, talk about some of the history of south of the border, and I wanna see if I can get to the top of the Sombrero, because usually in the past when I've come here, it's always been shut down. I don't know if it's been due to wind or mechanical functions issues, but usually the Sombrero is always off limits. But I'm gonna see if I can get to the top of that today. Probably not. I'm gonna put money on it that I probably will not be able to do that. But I'm gonna walk over the bridge. You can actually cross the street if you want to, but with it being pretty busy today, I'm gonna take the safe route, and I'm gonna go up and cross over this way. I actually like crossing over this way anyway. It says Pedros says no vehicles, skateboards, bikes, etc. allowed on the bridge. Yeah, so I'm just making a quick stop. Might stay here for an hour, hour and a half. I'm gonna get something to eat as well, because I am starving. I have not eaten since early this morning, and right now it's after 4 o'clock. What would be even better is if I could stay here until nighttime to see all of the neon lights lit up here. but I might not have time to do that. Looks like people have put some locks and some socks on the fence. Yeah, how cool is this? Kind of come up here and get a decent perspective south of the border. I think the last time I was here was about 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago. And from what I could tell, not a whole lot has changed. You have some of the Mexico flags, North Carolina flags, and South Carolina flags over here. But this is the Reptile Lagoon. I will also say that it is ridiculously hot. I think it's about 95 degrees, maybe 96, 97. The humidity is what makes it a killer, because the humidity is very, very high, as it has been for the past, month and a half. But it feels way hotter than 95 degrees. One of the things that I like about this place is that they have a lot of these like sculptures, statues all around the area. Like they have a horse here. Over here they have a couple of chickens. And of course you have some Pedros statues over there. That's where we just crossed, that bridge up there. And then over here they have a hippo. It's like this guy's missing some teeth though. Like he's missing one from right up here. Maybe some over here as well. But yeah, they have these all over. Kind of cheesy, tacky, but you know, I guess when kids come here, they like looking at them. I guess in a way they are pretty cool. You got a grizzly here, you got a rhino over here. It's like Pedro having a chuckle. Has to hold his belly while he laughs. And there is Pedro holding the south of the border sign right across the street. And here you have, I guess it's like some kind of Sasquatch. Like he has his fist balled up in the air. Like, this is south of the border. You can see the south of the border logo up there on the t-shirt. This guy's pretty massive. He must work out. But again, the sombrero is right over there. I'm gonna walk inside Pedro's Mexico shop and check out what they have. But they're still selling fireworks too, even though 4th of July has been over for a few weeks now. But you have this gift shop over here, and then you have the other gift shop across the road where I was at. I just really want to get some AC. Whew. Oh man, wow, it feels really good in here. Look at this. This is really cool. Oh, the AC is just so amazing in here. If you guys could feel how hot it is through the screen, Oh my goodness. Okay. So here we have a guy playing violin. You have some coasters. $4.95. Has a South of the Border logo on it. That one's pretty cool. I like this one. This one's also pretty nice as well. I like the colors. I don't know if I'll get anything, but if something fancies my eye, maybe I'll get it. Over here you have some magnets. Like that one right there is pretty cool. Of course, you can't go wrong with the original South of the Border logo. Over here you have some really cool bags, like handmade, I'm sure. Handmade bags. Some shot glasses. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Huh, nice. Yeah, this thing just goes on and on. There's even another room in there. We have a necklace. You have a tiki wall over here. I actually used to live in Hawaii. I brought a couple of tikis back. A little bit different than these, but they're still pretty cool though. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Getting freaky at the tiki. Come classy, leave trashy. So I think I'm gonna make my way over to the arcade where the Sombrero is, the Sombrero Tower. And I'm gonna attempt to see if I can go to the top. I doubt that it's gonna happen. I really doubt it, because every time I've been here and everyone that I know of who has come here to try to go to the top of that has never gotten to. So I think it's more than a wind issue, and it's more of like a mechanical issue. Maybe they just don't want to fix it or don't have the money to fix it, I don't know. Okay, so this one goes all the way down there everywhere, but again, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. I don't want to spend too much time in here. Oh man, as soon as you walk out, it's like that heat just hits you like a ton of bricks. All right, so here's the arcade. And there's the Sombrero Tower. Yeah, I don't see anybody up there, so I doubt that it is operational. All right, so as expected, I went in there and talked to the two guys behind the counter, and they told me that it was closed, which did not shock me at all. I asked them if it was due to wind or mechanical issues, and they said it was mechanical. They said that they tried to get somebody out here earlier this month and they couldn't fix it, so they don't know when the mechanic will be back to work on it. But yeah, there's no telling when or if that Sombrero Tower will ever be functional again. Who knows? Because again, for the past couple of years, all I've heard is that it's closed every time that somebody comes out here and tries to get over there. But up here you have South of the Border sign. Like I said, it's a pretty decent amount of activity today. All right, so reading up on some of the history about South of the Border, and this is all coming from the South of the Border website right here on my phone. It says in 1949, a guy by the name of Alan Schaefer built a simple 18 by 36 foot beer stand known as South of the Border Beer Depot. It adjoined North Carolina counties, which were dry of alcoholic beverages, and then business boomed here. So that's pretty cool. It says 5 years later in 1954, he added 20 motel rooms. So I don't know if the motel rooms were added on to the motor inn. Maybe it was a different motel altogether. But this is kind of vague in what it says about just motel rooms. So I'm assuming maybe he added 20 rooms to the motor inn across the street. It says business was steadily expanded with Mexican trinkets and numerous quiche items imported from Mexico. The site itself began to expand to include a cocktail lounge, gas station, and souvenir shop. In 1962, South of the Border expanded into fireworks sales, potentially capitalizing on the fact fireworks were illegal in North Carolina. That's pretty freaking cool. By the mid-1960s, South of the Border had expanded to include a barbershop, drugstore, variety store, post office, wow, and an outdoor kart track complete with other outdoor recreational facilities, and the 104-foot tall image mascot Pedro right over there. So that's pretty cool. Nice little history about South of the Border. Started just as a beer stand and expanded it into all of this. That's incredible. What I really need is some food badly. My stomach is growling and I'm finding it harder and harder to keep walking in this heat. I mean, just how freaking cool is this? How cool is this? Over here you have the Pedros Myrtle Beach shop. I'll probably head over there in a little bit and check that place out. Here you have a hamburger, and I'm assuming a hot dog on the other side. Yep. But this guy's been out in the sun a little too long. He is beet red. And here's the Burrito Loco, Mexican street food. And here is the giant spark plug. Let's see if I recognize any stickers. Probably won't, but last time I was here, you couldn't even see the black paint. So there was just stickers on top of stickers on top of stickers. So I guess probably once in a while somebody comes out here and scrapes them all off, and over time they just build back up again. Yeah, I don't recognize anyone so far. Not quite sure what Deep Creek Y'all. Not sure if that's a YouTube channel or not, but oh, here's one right here. Lance's Lens on YouTube. And Dr. Harley as well, YouTube channel. Yeah, really cool. Some say that this is a rite of passage to come over here and place your sticker on the spark plug. Unfortunately, I don't have a sticker to put on there. If I did, I definitely would, but do not have one. I probably should get some stickers made for the channel. I've been kind of dabbling with the idea of creating some t-shirts, hats maybe, stickers. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so over here you have the Sombrero Restaurant. So I may try to eat here. And you have the Mexico shop, which is the other the other store. Yeah, the other Pedro Mexico shop over there. The other one here. Just look at that. That is incredible. All right, so I just got seated at the Sombrero Restaurant, and give me my menu. I think though, looking at the menu, I'm probably just gonna do their special up on the board when you walk in. I think it was like 2 tacos, like 1 chicken, beef. You get a side, like some rice and stuff like that. So I'll probably just do the special. It was like $13, I think. So probably be the cheaper and maybe the quicker option. All right, so this is my lunch for today. I ordered the 2 taco special, chicken and beef soft shell tacos. Got the seasoned fries as my side. Gave me sides of sour cream and salsa, as well as Tabasco hot sauce and their signature south of the border Hell's habanero hot sauce. That should be good right there. Yeah, all of this for I think $13. Oh, and my Mountain Dew as well. Alright, so I'm gonna try this hot sauce real quick. Yeah, really good. Really good. Ooh. Yeah, that sauce. That's got a little bit of kick to it for sure. But yeah, as you can see, good amount of beef in there. Alright, so the beef taco, really, really good. Now I'm going for the chicken taco. Put some more of that habanero sauce on there. I'm not gonna lie, that stuff has got my mouth on fire right now. But yeah, chicken taco. Again, good, decent, healthy amount of chicken. Oh yeah. Chicken, nice and moist. Can't really taste much of the flavor because my taste buds are on fire, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, pretty good. Alright, that was delicious. I completely annihilated that entire plate. Oh man, that was so good. So good. Alright, so that was a really, really good lunch. Nice to kind of get in there, get out of the elements, relax for a little bit. But now I'm heading over to Myrtle Beach shop. Pedros Myrtle Beach shop. This looks pretty cool. Don't know if I've ever been in here before. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been in here before. I doubt I have. But again, I'm assuming it's probably going to be kind of the same stuff as the other gift stores. But here you have like some surfboards that have names on them, and I wonder if I can find my name on here. I don't see. That would be GHJ. No, Jose. Oh, here we go. Right there. It's pretty awesome. And you have some banners. South of the border banners. It's pretty awesome. So they do have some different things that the other gift stores don't, but pretty much for the most part, it's kind of all the same stuff. But right here it says the story of the great white shark. This magnificent creature was captured off the coast of Barbados on April 10th, 1995. It was preserved by Gray Taxidermy of Pompano Beach, Florida. At 27 feet in length, it is one of the only 3 of this size ever captured. Please do not touch or handle any way. So this is supposedly a real shark, which I highly doubt it. I don't believe that this was once a real life shark. No way. I mean, you can just tell if it ever was real. Yeah, I don't think it was. But yeah, still cool little story to tell when people come in here to look at it. But yeah, I'd be willing to bet everything I have that this was not a real great white shark. So over here you have some back scratchers. Actually feels really nice. I like it. How much is it? Doesn't. Oh, here we go. It says $2.95. $2.95. That's not bad. $2.95 to scratch your back. Like over here, you have some magnets of the North Carolina license plate. Got some buttons. Amigo of Pedro. Like not sure what this is. Not a sticker. So over here, you have the North Carolina state line. So basically, South Carolina here, North Carolina here. I'm gonna stand right here. You can see my feet. I'm basically straddling both state lines. North Carolina over here and South Carolina over here. I'm at 2 places at once. Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. I don't know if this divider thing right here, where it goes from dark asphalt to lighter asphalt, is the state line, but regardless, basically right here on the state lines, North and South Carolina. And over here you had the Internet Cafe. I wonder if that's still a thing. And over here you actually have the South of the Border water tower, which just has the letters SOB on there, which obviously stands for South of the Border and not the other thing. So I just realized something, and I'm kind of dumb for now just realizing it, but this gift shop behind me is the Mexico East gift shop. And of course the one over there, which says it on the sign, says Mexico Shop West. So you have the West gift shop, then you have the East gift shop. It's just so cool with Pedro poking over the roof, just greeting everyone as they come driving through, down through the strip. I'm gonna walk over here to this abandoned putt-putt course. And I think at one time this used to be where the go-karts and stuff were. But again, this has not been in operation for well over 10 years. So was this the Red Baron? That's that ride over there. I mean, just check this out. This is so cool. All of this just sitting here, rotting away, and no one's doing nothing about it. Like the putt-putt course is up there on the hill. I think I'm gonna try to walk around to the other side to get a better look. Well, I thought that I could get closer, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. I thought this area over here was more in, but like the whole perimeter's kind of closed off. You had the hang 10 over there. Oh, up there it says rides. I wonder if those lights up there work. Yeah, it's really a bummer that I can't go to the top of the Sombrero Tower today. Really stinks. I had high hopes too. Since there was hardly any wind today, I really had high hopes that I would go to the top of that. And I think it's 200 feet to the top. So that would have given a really good bird's eye view of all of the strip area. Dang. Not sure if it'll ever happen or not. But now, I think I'm gonna try to cross this road. I'm gonna try to cross, because I don't really want to walk all the way back down over there. Probably a little dangerous, but success. Cross the street without dying. Whew. All right, so it is definitely getting closer to dusk. I'm gonna wait around for a little bit longer. Hopefully, all of these neon lights come on, and I'm gonna drive up here all the way down under the bridge, just so I can say I drove down the strip at night with all the neon lights glowing. I think this is like one of maybe a dozen. I could be mistaken on the number, but it's like one of a dozen, maybe 10 of the most collection of neon lights in the US. I know like Nevada has one, maybe some other states on the East Coast, but I think this is one of the largest collection of neon signs or neon lights. So to be able to drive down the strip with all the neons on, it's like a mini Vegas, you know? So I have to do it. I've got to do it tonight, because I don't know when I'll come back through here again, because on the way home from my trip this weekend, I won't be coming back through here. So, and I don't live really anywhere near south of the border, so I feel like it has to be tonight, or it's going to be many years before I ever had the chance to do it again. All right, so nighttime has officially fallen. I've been inside the Mexico shop for about the last hour. Went in there, got some ice cream, kind of cooled off, got out of the elements. It was just way too hot. But now I've come out, all the lights are on. I have a very beautiful sunset back there behind the tower Sombrero, or the Sombrero Tower. Really beautiful evening tonight. Thought there would be a lot more neon lights than this, but you know, I'll take it. Not too bad. I just wanted to get good old Pedro in the last shot. Like he's missing the S and the O, the lights on the S and the O. But he still looks very festive nonetheless. Yeah, I love coming here to south of the border. This is an amazing place, fun place too. If you have a family, bringing them here, I highly recommend. You can spend a good afternoon, couple hours here, walking around, seeing some of the shops, eating some of the restaurants. Pretty good food. A little overpriced, but it's pretty good. And if you're also traveling a long distance, then come over here to the Motor Inn, book a night or two. Now, I'm not saying don't stay here, but just do your research, because from what I've seen and read online, the rooms and some of the reviews are just not good. But again, to each his own. Some people might like it, some people might hate it, but I've never stayed here, so I cannot give my personal opinion about this place. I can only tell you what I've read and seen online. So that's all I had to go by. But if you want to come here, I think it's about $100 a night for a king room. And then for a double, I want to say it's probably about 80-ish, 85. But still, you get a good night's sleep, get in the pool, come out here and get some food. South of the Border has a lot to offer. And again, it's one of my favorite places to come to, roadside attraction wise. And it's not because of how amazing it is. It's not amazing at all. It's cool. But I think it's just because of the very odd little attractions that it has is what makes it very unique and very cool. So that's just my opinion. Again, I like it here. I don't love it. It's just very unique. But I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna drive down the strip. I'm gonna show you the lights. It's not pitch black out, but you'll still be able to see the lights nonetheless. So I wanna thank you for watching. If you clicked on this video, thank you. Give this video a like. Also leave a comment below. Let me know, have you ever been to South of the Border? Do you like it? What do you like? What don't you like? Very curious to know. But again, very fun day. Love coming here. Really cool, unique place. And I will be back. So again, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.